All right, here's another hot one. This will save you a lot of time in editing certain types of work. I will show you how to do it in Premiere and Resolve. Currently, Premiere is better for this, but you can do it in Resolve as well. And Blackmagic, if you're watching, you should take note. I am working on this YouTube video. I have clips of me talking here and B-roll over here. Also, you want to have clip selection follow the playhead. So if you search in help, selection follows playhead. So let's say this is the intro to the video or documentary or whatever, and you want some footage to go right here. I'm gonna first raise the B-roll up one level. If it's on level 2, it will paste to level 2. So I'm gonna set my in point here and then go to the B-roll. Also, you'll want all tracks selected. I will find a clip that I want. Let's say it's this one. I can copy it, Command C, or cut it, Command X, but I will just copy it for now. And I'm gonna just hit O for out, and I'm gonna hit Shift I to go back to the in, which is where I wanted that clip, and then I'll paste it, and then I'll continue along the edit, find another point that I want B-roll to go to, hit in, and then I'll hit out, and that brings me back to where I was before. I'll find the next clip that I want, I'll copy it, hit out to indicate that I want to go back to here, Shift I, paste it back to where I was, and then continue finding where I want to place footage, hit I, Shift O to go out, Shift I to go back in, find a clip, copy, go to my in point, and paste it. If you have other footage and you want to insert it, Command Shift V inserts it instead of going over top. The reason Premiere is so good at this is because when you paste, the in and outs stay the same, and it's a very quick way to navigate in the timeline when you're going with the in and out points. In Resolve, we can see same thing, selection follows playhead. You just search it in the help and make sure it's selected. Let's say I want a clip to go here. I'm going to set my in point, and I'm going to find the clip I want. Let's say I want this. I'll set the out point. I'm going to raise these up a level so that they paste to track 2. And I want this clip. I go to my in, paste it. It pastes, but it removes the in and out. There's no way to make those in and out points stay. I would love if Blackmagic would allow a setting or something to retain the in and out points when you're pasting a clip. I've done a bunch of research on this and I can't seem to make it happen, but the workaround in Resolve is to add a marker. So I'm here in my edit. I know I want to place some footage here. In this case, it's a YouTube video about lenses. I want to place a footage of the lens. I'll go here and find the clip I want, place a marker, copy, and then Shift up. I don't know if I set the Shift up and down to switch between markers in the key commands, but you can set those if it's not automatically Shift up and down. And then I'm going to paste it, and then I'll find my next point. I'll add another marker, Shift down to go to the footage where I want to pull from. Let's say I want this one, copy it, add a marker so that I can get back to this point, and then Shift up to go to the markers. The problem with this is it's going to cycle through all of the other markers. That's not horrible, it's just not as good as the in and outs, because once a bunch of markers get placed in here, you're going to have to go through a lot of markers to get back to where you want to place the footage. Still an okay way to do it, and of course you can stack or pancake the timelines so that you can just drag a clip from this timeline into the bottom timeline, which is also maybe in Resolve the better way to do it. Blackmagic, I hope that you can implement not removing the in and out points when pasting. Peace.